is the VOA Special English Health Report. Are people less happy or more happy the older they get? If you answered more happy, then you were right, based on a study published 2 years ago. It found that people generally become happier and experience less worry after age 50. In fact, it found that by the age of 85, people are happier with their life than they were at 18. The findings came from a Gallup survey of more than 340,000 adults in the United States in 2008. At that time, the people were between the ages of 18 and 85. Arthur Stone, in the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Science at Stony Brook University in New York, led the study. His team found that levels of stress were highest among adults between the ages of 22 and 25. Stress levels dropped sharply after people reached their 50s. Happiness was highest among the youngest adults and those in their early 70s. But the people least likely to report feeling negative emotions were those in their 70s and 80s. The survey also found that men and women have similar emotional patterns as they grow older. However, women at all ages reported more sadness, stress, and worry than men did. The researchers also considered possible influences like having young children, being unemployed, or being single. But they found that influences like these did not affect the levels of happiness and well-being related to age. So why would happiness increase with age? One theory is that as people get older, they become more thankful for what they have and have better control of their emotions. They also spend less time thinking about bad experiences. The findings appeared in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Happiness is not the only thing that apparently improves with age. In a study published this year, people in their 80s reported the fewest problems with the quality of their sleep. Researchers surveyed more than 150,000 American adults. The study, led by Michael Grandner at the University of Pennsylvania, appeared in the journal Sleep. The original goal was to confirm the popular belief that aging is connected with increased sleep problems. The survey did find an increase during middle age, especially in women. But except for that, people reported that they felt their sleep quality improved as they got older. For VOA Special English, I'm Alex Villarreal.
Hare Krishna. The starting point of happiness is selflessness. We all want to be happy, and we try to do various things to be happy. The advertisement world around us makes us believe that the more we get, the more we'll become happy. That okay, if I get this, if I get that, the advertisement world says eat this, purchase this, wear this, drive this, serve this, and you'll get happiness. This is the promise of the world. Unfortunately, no matter how much we get, we end up craving for more and more and more. So Krishna talks about this in the Bhagavad Gita in 16.11 when he says, we crave for more and more, what happens? Chintam parimeyam cha pralayantam upashitaha kamopabhoga parama etavaditi nishchitaha. So when one decides that nishchitaha, one feels convinced that what is it? Kamopabhoga parama, the supreme thing to do in life. Parama is kamopabhoga, is to enjoy things for our own pleasure. So this, when one has this conception of self-centered enjoyment, the thing that one gets is chintam parimeyam cha. One gets unlimited anxiety, and these anxieties go on pralayantam upashitaha, they go on till the point of death. Why? Because as long as we have this mentality of taking, we are always fearful that that others have taken more than what we have taken, and we also have, so we crave for more and more, and further, and because we are not sure whether we'll get it or not, that causes us anxiety, and further because just as we want to take more and more, others also want to take more and more, and we want to take from others want to take from us. So we are also fearful that whatever we have or whatever we get may be taken away from us. And in this way, self-centered enjoyment sends us down in the path of anxiety, unending anxiety till the end. That is the fate of materialism. But the opposite when we do, so when we think that the starting point of happiness is possession, that I want more and more, then we never get happiness. We just get caught in we could say, a black hole of self-centered obsessions, wherein there is no end to it. There is never any satisfaction, there is never any peace, and there is ever burning craving in our heart. Now, the starting point of happiness is actually selflessness. Selflessness doesn't mean that we don't care for ourselves. It means that we care for something that actually enables us to contribute. So selfless means that the self is always there, but the self is not in a process of taking, the self is in a process of giving. So our own consciousness, rather than focusing on our needs, we try to focus on our contributions. Okay, what can I do? How can I serve? Where can I contribute? So we are definitely aware of our own inclinations, our own potentials, our own limitations, but we don't focus on them. We focus on, okay, with what I have, what can I contribute? What can I do? When we have this attitude in mind, we move forward steadily towards happiness. We'll see that in this world, who are the happiest people? Even from a material perspective, people who are absorbed in something meaningful, something purposeful, something glorious, they get the maximum happiness. People who are caught in themselves, oh, this went wrong with me, that went wrong with me, oh, this is not working well, that is not working well, they are never happy. So when we think of something bigger than ourselves, whether it is writing a book, whether it is singing a song, whether it is organizing a cause, whether it is running a marathon, when we get out of ourselves, then that is the time when life becomes exciting, life becomes stimulating, life becomes fulfilling. Now, selflessness is good, but we also need to know what it is that we are selfless about. If we are selfless about the best cause, then that is the best. So the best cause is ultimately Krishna, because He is the Lord of everyone. He is present in the heart of everyone. He cares for everyone. So when we devote ourselves to Krishna, Krishna uses His infinite empowerment to empower us to do extraordinary things and to enable people to come closer to Him. In this way, by making Krishna, the service to Krishna, by making the selfless attitude that enables us to serve Krishna and His devotees as the starting point of our happiness. That means whenever we feel dissatisfied, we don't think, okay, I don't have this, I don't have that. When will I get this? When will I get that? No, we think, what can I do? What can I contribute? How can I serve? When we have this attitude of coming out of ourselves and offering ourselves in terms of tangible and tactical guidelines, assistance, that becomes our role. And in that way, we move forward steadily towards lasting achievement in this life and lasting fulfillment in the next. Thank you. Hare Krishna.